Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is just like a random day in my life, and then I've got like a little bit at the end that I'll talk to you about. But I just went to my friend Shubika, who owns the brand Papa Don't Preach, because she was doing a pop-up with By Rotation in central London. So she was like, come and we'll get some cool shots of you wearing some outfits. So yeah, Ahmed did my hair, Soraya did my makeup, and Mohsin came along as well just to get some shots of me. Basically we just did like a content day, but yeah, I'll just talk you guys through the look. So this was one of the looks. It's like this black baby doll dress. It was so short, but I felt so cute in it. And literally we would just drive to a location, get a few pics, and then drive back to the By Rotation pop-up. I think it was on Oxford Street. And yeah, these are just the looks. To be honest, I haven't edited anything in this video, so I wanted you guys to see what it's like to actually be on set. So even if this clips are like longer, I've just left it in so you guys can kind of see what I get up to when I'm on set. But I guess this isn't really on set because we were just going to like different locations and just getting some quick pics. But yeah, basically this is so funny. She's gonna hate that I kept this in.
Oh, you do. Recording for Shivani. Day in the life. Oh, Shivani the model. Shiv the model.
I think this was one of my favourite looks, to be honest. We took like a random chair and this light outside, and I just was shooting in the middle of the street. But yeah, basically we were just getting a few images of me in the looks. It is one of my favourite brands. And yeah, we just thought, why not? Hey, I had nothing else to do that day, and I thought it would be fun to get together with the brand and just get some content. So yeah, this is basically how it is to shoot in the middle of the street. People ask me like, do you not find it weird like just shooting in the middle of the street? This was me like so happy that Soraya was filming for my YouTube channel for you guys. But no, I really don't. Like when I feel so protected by the big camera, so as long as like the camera's there and the public can see that it's a professional shoot, then I'm like in the zone. But then I was telling these guys as well, the weirdest thing is like, say if I'm on like a personal holiday, like a vacation, and I get pictures on an iPhone like with the girls, that I find awkward. Isn't that so weird? Like I find that awkward because I'm like, now I'm not in like my alter ego modeling like zone. I'm just like in a normal zone, and everyone knows that I actually want to get pictures for myself. So when it's like the responsibility of getting it for someone else, I can like switch into this, what you're seeing now. But when it's for myself, I can't. I don't know if I said that right, but when it's for someone else I can switch into it, and when it's for myself I can't. But yeah, this is basically what I got up to this day. It was cool, and then we just did this for a few hours, and then basically I came home. This is the last look. This was one of my faves. Just driving to like other little places in London just to get a few shots, and then this is another look. And then yeah, then I came home and travelled back to the Midlands, but I'll show you that in a minute. This little scene here was like too dark, that's why my face is like that. This headpiece was cute. I love all her clothes. It's one of my favourite brands. I think her stuff's so cute and fun. And then at this point some random guy like came over. He's not on the video, but he started shooting me. It was so strange. I hope he's not watching this YouTube video now. But I was getting so confused because I'm listening to Mohsin for like direction, and obviously the owner of the brand's behind me, Shubika, and everybody's there going, do this, do that, which is normal. But then I had this random guy that started shooting me on his big camera as well. This is them moving the diversion sign.
Why?
I look like I'm doing something.
She doesn't want me.
I do. I want him in it. He just doesn't want me in it. That'll do.
I don't know what we're talking about. But yeah, that was it basically. And then me and Almay got the train home, and the views were so nice. It was like sunset, and I came home, and then I actually ended up meeting my friend Vic at the train station in Wolverhampton, which is so funny because we both lived there. Look at that sunset. And then Arme got off, and then here's Vic.
Okay.
And then the next day me and Vic went to a park to go see the horses. They were so cute. So this is us just spending time in nature. I always have to take, like, when I go to London, I have to take like the next day off just to do nothing. This was really cute. And then guys, the following day I had an astrology reading. I don't know if you guys saw it on my Instagram story with this astrologer called Tarek, and this is a little bit of what he was saying. I filmed the reading, so I've just put like a snippet of it in there so you can hear it. And then after then, that's the end of this vlog. So that's kind of what I got up to last week. But yeah, this is what he said.
We'll talk about the stronger ones first.
Yeah.
The way I'll be doing it, I'll be giving you some keywords. Like these planets are placed in different houses, and each of the houses can indicate like a few different specific careers or different areas of life. So it's not necessary that you'll be doing all of the things. And let's say, for example, if you've got a strong planet in the third house, it doesn't mean that you will be doing all of the third house things, but normally it can give one or two connections to that area.
Okay.
So yeah, we can start with the planet Pluto. Actually, it is in your third house. Now, the third house basically is all about things that are done with the mind, the voice, and the hands. So with mind, it's very good for any kind of thinking, developing, analyzing, creating, strategizing. It can be having to think a lot. It can also be the voice, communication, talking, teaching, training, consulting, advising, or, doing anything with the hands, writing, artistry, styling, anything that is done with the mind, voice, or hands. It is from the third house. So you'll probably in your work, there's something that's requiring you to do that in kind of a main way. Secondly, you've got this Neptune, which is your seventh house planet, and it is placed in the fourth. So seventh house planet placed in the fourth, but that just means that this can be good for some kind of seventh house thing, or some kind of fourth house connection. So because Neptune rules your seventh house is very artistic and very creative. It's connected to things like fashion, beauty, artistic creativity. It's connected to partnerships and contracts and public influence, and there's some other things as well. But yeah, this can be a good placement for anything to do with creativity.
Okay.
Fashion, beauty, artistry, aesthetics. And this can make you like an influencer. Seventh house means like the public life, public influence other people. So it can, you'll be somebody that is, well known and doing things out there in the public space. And it can even be good for partnerships. Seventh house means, partnerships, contracts, agreements. So maybe you can do well in like business partnership, or in a field where you have to make deals, partnerships, agreements, or collaborations. The seventh house means working with others or doing things in the partnership or in the contract.
Yeah.
And it's placed in the fourth, so it can also be good for something related to the fourth house. So fourth house can be business, family business. It talks about real estate and property, interior design.
Okay.
It talks about food and drink, and it talks about financial services. Those are the main things. So yeah, seventh house means partnership, fourth house means business. So it can be good for like the business aspect. Some people that are dealing with real estate or property or interior design, anything to do with like the food and drink or finance generally, that can go well with that placement. Then, you've also got this planet Z, which is your 12th ruler in the second house. So the second house is basically connected to money. It's a house of money. It's a house of income source. So because the planet Z rules your 12th house, maybe this means that, it will mean that in your life there will be connection to the 12th house, maybe even earning money through something related to the 12th house. So it is a house of foreign countries.
Okay.
So because your 12th rule is in the second, maybe you can go out of the UK. Maybe you can go abroad, or maybe you can have actual international